Good morning. I'm Satish Shetty. Welcome to Flytimes. These are the headlines for today. I messed it up. The haze in Putrajaya continues to affect the lives of public as the air pollution index keeps on increasing. The annual Kale Photography Festival attracts crowd photography fans at Mid-Valley Convention Hall. In conjunction to Kuala Lumpur Design Month, the first ever KL Brick and Toy Collectors Fair was held at DBKL just last weekend. The air pollution index has reached its record high this year, especially with the haze situation worsening day by day. The states bordering the Indonesian country have been affected the worst. We have Fung Siwa on the ground to tell us more about it.
A lot of areas in Malaysia, including Klang Valley, Johor Bahru and Malacca, have been recorded at very unhealthy levels of air pollution. Activities such as the biggest marathons in Kuala Lumpur was cancelled on Sunday due to health concerns.
我叫阿 Sam， 咁我嚟柬埔寨嚟嘅，咁係帶團噶嘛。咁其實呢，根本上我嚟過好多次噶啦。咁每一次我嚟呢，嘅馬來西亞嘅風景呢，好靚嘅。咁我都會介紹啲客呢，話啲風景啊、Twin Tower 啊，或者去邊度都可以睇得到啊嘛。咁突然間咁多啲煙味，咁啲客呢就覺得唔好咯。 就會影響佢哋嘅身體咯，就咁啦。
So far 有冇影響到你嘅生意啊？
會嘅，翻去佢哋會講啊嘛。佢哋話馬來西亞咁睇咩都睇唔到啦。會影響嘅。而家有影響到冇？好似你嘅生意額有冇跌咗啊？定係咩？即係冇。而家係未嘅，而家係未，係啱啱開始啊嘛。咁如果係繼續係咁嘅話咧，馬來西亞個團咧可能會少啲咯。
Tourists have expressed concern over the haze problem in Malaysia. The worsening haze can cause coughs and lungs infection.
I mean, this is not our cause. This is somebody else. Yeah. It's coming from another country. Yeah. So probably the government should take steps to warn people like what they're doing.
Yeah, the campaigns.
Try to warn people not to take care of their health, okay? Then wear masks like what you are doing, and avoid open spaces. Yeah? Those who work prolonged hours, maybe they should warn them not to do that kind of activities. Schools, yeah, schools, yeah? Activity schools, they should cut down the schools activities, you know. So we don't know what is the effect, long effect. Yeah. The short-term effect, we know you can cause breathing problems and all that. Yeah. But the long-term effect, it may cause your lungs to have problems later on. And probably the government in future should plan for this haze. Maybe we can help our Indonesian partners by providing them rain,
man-made rain.
Man-made rain, give them budget, give them the support that they need, because it's not their cause. It's also probably some people who are just wants to burn things and all that, or it is caused by natural hazard. Yeah.
With the haze getting worse day by day, the schools are forced to shut down at certain days for the past 2 weeks. As for where we are now, Putrajaya is one of the worst affected areas with the air pollution index of 138. We advise people to wear a mask whenever we go outdoors and try to stay indoors. This is Siwa reporting live in Putrajaya. Back to studio.
Pepper spray, a new technique used by the thieves against the security guards in Ampang. The area has been on a high alert for the last 2 weeks now. We have one of our investigative journalists, Amira Baharim, to tell us more about it.
Recently, there is a growing level of concern in the area of security in Taman Tun Abdul Razak, Ampang, Selangor. Security guards are being sprayed by potential thieves who use pepper spray or toxic sprays against them in the middle of the night. While we're sleeping, we do not know what kind of harm they could potentially do to the neighbors. We're here to find out more. As part of the investigation, we initially used a hidden camera as no guards were ready to disclose any information regarding the issue.
Dulu pula ini saya tengok pegutika ambil marinya ini you tayaka saya taraki. This time ini saya dengar ini curi lah. Ini macam saya dengar. Ini macam. Mari ini satu terus bikin ini 3 motor 4 orang. Perempuan satu ada. Mari sampai apa dia you very sure like this tanya ini spray make. Saya all all my body this my shirt this my cap my salwar semua ini kena semua kena. Happy Mari ka saya dengar ini macam. Saya naturally dengar saya security saya ini suri. Ini saya naturally. Very important saya tak dengar. Like this.
With the number of incidents increasing day by day, the guards are feeling more threatened now than ever.
Tadi saya duduk sini pun dua motorbike sini jalan. Satu motorbike sudah pergi sana, satu motorbike pelan-pelan sampai sini. Saya sini tulis report. Dia sini sudah sampai. Dia cakap baik mah ini macam saja. Saya ini macam tengok dia terus itu api matinya bawa dalam wang terus sudah lari. Sini semua tempat pakai saya pun mata dalam muka pun dalam sudah dalam. Tak boleh cakap motorbike nombor tentara tengok siapa orang pakai powder tak tahu. Lagi 2 hari belakang sini itu Golden Eagle security company dia security India sana itu jalan-jalan dia pun pakai itu saya sudah dengar 3 hari belakang dia orang sudah tangkap.
It's just so ironic that a weapon like pepper spray, something we use to protect us, can also be so easily manipulated to go against us. This is a warning, a wake-up call to the public and to security to buck up and just be aware of our surroundings. We'll never know what's going on while we're asleep. I'm Amira reporting live from Ampang. Back to you, studio.
Coming up next in news is UN General Assembly and KL Photography Festival, right after this short break.
Welcome to a wonder that is Malaysia, rich in beauty, culture and diversity. Only in Malaysia can you climb up one of the world's top 20 mountains and go deep into the sea in a matter of days.
Malaysia is an exotic land of diversity and culture. It is here that Asia truly comes alive. We have in place a strategic thrust to grow local and international tourism franchises that open up prospects for tourists and tourism partners alike. Above all, we are building a tourism infrastructure that celebrates the Malaysian warmth and hospitality, treating every visitor as guests in our own home with open arms and the best of care. Come and visit Malaysia, a land of sensory amazement and joy, a land that offers vibrant experiences and endless possibilities.
The United Nations General Assembly was held in the city of New York in the United States of America, where the leaders from across the world were there to discuss issues that have been bothering everybody for now. We have Wada Adam, our reporter, live in New York City to tell us more about.
Yes, Satish, I'm here in front of the United Nations building in New York City, where the UN General Assembly is taking place this year, and it's the 70th anniversary for the UN General Assembly after it started after 1945, after World War II. Now, in this year's General Assembly, there is a lot of issues that are being discussed, because now the world is gathering a lot of problems from the Islamic State of ISIS, and that was the main topic that in the UN General Assembly everyone was talking about. And then other issues that were also discussed include things like the Palestinian statehood and the world poverty issues.
So would you like to tell us more about, what exactly was discussed about ISIS, which has been bothering the Middle East and especially the Western countries for now?
Well, Satish, as you know, the Islamic State of Iraq and Levant is being now the biggest threat to global security in recent years, and especially in 2015. The numbers of volunteers joining the Islamic State in the Iraq and the Levant is growing every year by crazy amount of numbers, and then you get attacks that are happening in Western countries as well as in Middle Eastern countries. So what happened this year in the UN General Assembly that caught everyone's attention is that the Russian President Vladimir Putin has decided that he wants to join the Coalition Act against the ISIS threat. So this was done today, but when Vladimir Putin, just moments from now when I was inside, he came in and he said that the Russian military will be joining in on the offense.
I'm sure that's going to cause a lot of sparks across the NATO nations. So any update on the Palestine state? We know that everybody's been discussing that for a while now. So any updates on the Palestine state for now?
Yes, it is. As you know, the Palestinian statehood has been raised in so many times in the UN General Assemblies ever since the beginning of, ever since it started. But in this one, in 2015, at least there was a step forward that was put on by that I don't know if you can see here behind me, but with the list of flags in the United Nations, the Palestinian state flag was raised but it's not that the Palestinian state is still considered a sovereign nation, but it's just a step forward that would make this one in the discussion classes that the UN is willing to accept the Palestinian flag as one of the flags in its building.
That definitely seems like a great step towards recognizing Palestine as a state very soon. What are the updates on poverty? So did the world leaders together come up with a solution to how they plan to end the world poverty?
Yeah, this was also one of the main issues that were discussed in this UN General Assembly in particular, because in 1995, there was a resolution that was passed forward that the world poverty should be reduced by 50% in 20 years. And in 2015 is when the time where they revealed the records and the results of that resolution. So it turned out that the objective was not met, but it was meant very close to it, because it was 47% the achievement that was made in this year. And now they have put a new resolution after that one was over, is that by 2030, the world poverty should be gone completely, which is that people living under poverty line should not be in there in 2030.
The UN Assembly this year definitely has a lot of issues being discussed, and, well, hopefully some measures to be taken soon as well. That was Wada live from New York. The KL Photography Festival was held in Mid-Valley Convention Hall just last week, where we saw photographers from across Southeast Asia conducting seminars for the amateurs, as well as definite products like Canon, Nikon, with their products on display for everyone. We have Aisha Tajuddin on the scene to tell us more about it.
We are now in Kuala Lumpur Photography Festival 2015 in Mid Valley. There are more than 50 booths here, and not only that, the famous channel, which is National Geographic, are also involved in this photography festival. Kuala Lumpur Photography Festival 2015, located at Hall 1 and Hall 2 in Mid Valley Exhibition Centre, is starting from 9 to 11 October. They have many booths and many famous brands such as Canon, Nikon, Olympus, Fujitsu and Sony are also involved in this festival. The reason why they are doing this festival is because to show their talent as a good photographer, and at the same time they can sell their artwork to public.
Why not? Let's redo it.
So today again, we would like to welcome everyone to KL Photography Festival 2015, and we have purchased and win. Okay, don't forget.
Not only that, they are also invite speakers from international to share their experience about photography to public.
I don't see any problem with the picture making.
They are also selling equipment to photographers who are coming to this festival with affordable price.
Well, these events help us by allowing us to display our goods. Since the economy is kind of slow, we distribute to local dealers, and if the dealers are not taking in the bags and displaying it, we won't be able to show our products. So therefore, these events help us boost our sales and show the product range that we have.
So what do you guys think about this event? This event affect us as a photography student?
It benefits us a lot. Actually, we learn how to take pictures more and it makes us prominent. Our talents have been published and make us more proud. Every time we've been coming here annually, so we've been passionate about all the photographers here at the event. And when we were actually selected for this booth, we were proud for ourselves that we actually picked to show our talents here.
What's the main purpose of this event?
Oh, actually, we have this KLPF for 19 years already. Because we are doing photography magazines and also travel magazines, and we know people like travel and photography for sure now. So we have this is because at the beginning we only have trade show, means we do sales, you know. But after that, we found that it's very important to have seminars and talks to share with the participants, especially people who just started to get photography, they want to know more. So we invite photographers in Malaysia or from overseas to come here and give their experience of doing photography to share with the audience. Yeah.
Okay, what public will get from this event when they come here? What do they get? Yeah.
Oh, okay. We have almost all the popular brands here. They are here to do sales. Either they will give good deal, or they are showing, the most important is they are showing their new technology, their new products, you know. And then also, another thing that public will get is the talks. You know, there are lots of talks. You know, we have 60 seminars and talks for 3 days. So they can choose whatever they like. They like photography or they like travel, or they just choose the title they like and they can enjoy it 3 days here. And also, we are giving away a lot of prizes. We have purchase and we have goodies to give away. Yeah, it's a fun show for everyone. That's why we call it as a festival.
I'm Aisha Tajuddin from Kuala Lumpur, back to studio.
Next in news, we have the first ever Brick and Toy Collectors Festival held in KL. Stay tuned, it's right after this break.
Dream.
Yeah. I know.
Now every day the sun will rise to greet a brand new day. That's right. And it's time for you and all your friends to go outside and play. So get out there and take a chance to do the things you like. You know that you can do it. You just gotta believe. It feels so good to be alive. This is the time of your life. So get out there and take a chance to do the things you like. You got to make the time to do the things you want in life. That's right. You're gonna do the best you can. You're gonna make them proud. You know that you can do it. You just gotta believe. It feels so good to be alive. This is the time of your life. Of your life.
It's everybody's kind of car, the all-new Jag.
Welcome back to Flytimes. In conjunction to the Kuala Lumpur Design Month, we saw a lot of creative events being organized across the city this month. One of these events was the first ever Brick and the Toy Collector Festival held in DBKL just last week. We have Nushazatul Ain on the scene to tell us more about it.
Brick Festival and Toy Collectors Fair held at IDB Kuala Lumpur presents limited editions of toys and games for all ages. More than 30 exhibitors are there presenting GTX, Lego, Hot Wheels and more.
Selamat datang ke KL Brick Festival and Toy Collectors Fair. Saya Zahari daripada DBKL sebagai pengajar utama untuk program ini. Program ini diadakan bersempena dengan KL Kuala Lumpur Design Month atau Bulan Terbentuk Kuala Lumpur 2015 yang berlangsung pada 1 hingga 31 Oktober yang melibatkan industri terbentuk, design, landscape, engineer dan untuk perempuan, kanak-kanak dan pengumpul kolektor permainan kita adakan event KL Brick Festival dan Toy Collectors. Dan acara buat pertama kalinya yang diajukan oleh DBKL ini kita menghimpunkan seramai lebih kurang 50 orang exhibitors, seller dan juga kolektor dari pelbagai koleksi permainan. Kita ada daripada Dragon Ball, Star Wars, Hot Wheels, Lego, Gundam dan sebagainya. Aktiviti satu hari kita ini diadakan bermula pada jam 6 daripada pukul 9 hingga pukul 6 petang di Institut Latihan DBKL pada Tuan. Kami menjangkakan kehadiran pada hari ini dari pelbagai peringkat umur, daripada kanak-kanak dan juga dewasa yang mengumpul koleksi permainan dari kecil dan hingga sekarang. Jadi kita menjangkakan kehadiran tuan-tuan dan puan-puan ke acara buat jodoh kali ini.
Lego for few years since this year is already 3 years, it's not 10 years. Mostly I collect all the bricks like army base, city Lego, this kind of shit. Actually, I like to put on Lego or bricks because it's a big city, small parts you have here, and when it's ready, it's like satu kepuasan.
Parents brought their children along to experience looking at huge sculptures made from bricks and Lego.
Lego is about creation, so we must maintain the spirit of creation, and only through Lego that you can do it. That's why if you start to build them young, they will bring forth this creation with them to the next generation that they have. But currently in Malaysia, yes, all of a sudden the adult market has superseded the children's market. Originally, Lego is meant more for children. Right? The children market is much bigger, but now the adult market has actually gone real big. It has superseded, especially for Malaysia, but not for the rest of the world. The rest of the world is still children's market bigger.
Would you say Lego is more popular in Malaysia than any other country?
No, not true. Lego is actually popular throughout the world. And that's because they have become the #1 toy brand, also the #1 brand in the world.
Do you have any competitors for Lego? Do you think Lego
in the Lego world itself, no. Lego stands itself alone. If you say Mega Blocks, those are not really a competitor. It's just another form of fabric. But if you are with Lego, you will know the difference about Lego and the others. Because there are certain differences that you will feel when you build.
The event catered to children and adults who appreciate good toys.
Can you hear me?
Currently, we represent Malaysia Lego User Group or Malaysia LG to join this KL Bricks Festival. Right. So this is the first time and the first time ever we do a city view. Okay, with our own creation of the members and also my collection as well. Okay, to release here. And of course, is collect a lot of my own creation. We so-called it MOC. Okay, of the Malaysian brand. Okay, or some kampong house or some Malaysian style building we are having here. Okay, so it's like we're going to invite all the members who love bricks, okay, come over to join us. This is all what we have. Of course, we will continue to come out, build more for Malaysia. That's what we in my view. That's all I say. Yeah.
In conjunction with the Kuala Lumpur Design Month, DBKL has organised a bazaar for toy collectors, sellers, traders and merchandisers at KL Brick Festival and Toy Collectors Fair here today. The event catered towards children and adults who appreciate good toys and games. Live from IDB Bandar Tun Razak, I am Ain, back to studio.
Costume Play Festival, or popularly known as cosplay, has been a trend amongst anime lovers, where they get together and dress up as their favorite anime characters. We witnessed a similar event in the Deepal's Mall of Cyberjaya. We have our reporter Hu Bing Shi to tell us more about it.
Nights of Fright.
There is a cosplay festival held in Deepal's. It attracts a lot of people to join this festival. This cosplay festival will be held on October 10 to 11.
What do you think about the cosplay in Malaysia?
The cosplay in Malaysia is actually I was in Japan, so compared to Japanese cosplay, I think it's really open to everyone. In Japan, everybody kind of thinks cosplay is weird hobby. They have to do it in really inside.
There are many activities such as stage performance, coursework competition, and cosplay games.
Hi, I'm Yugana. Nice to see all of you. I'm going to talk a little about cosplay. Cosplay is actually costume play. So you actually take a character that you love and you bring it to life. Be it the hair, the makeup, or the costume. Some people like to make it like me. I made from head to toe. So see? Okay. So I did everything this one by myself. Assembled everything by myself. So anybody can cosplay. You can cosplay when you are like little baby. You can cosplay when you are like 30 plus, 70 plus. So I'm actually 33 years old. I'm a mother, so I'm still cosplaying. I started around a year plus ago. So this is a Rainbow Dash. It's a humanoid Rainbow Dash. There are actually a few genres in cosplay like gender bend, crossplay, and everything else. So it's actually just up to you. It's a really, really, really fun hobby. Just come and join us if you can. Have fun.
The organizers manage many events like this in other places as well and manage to get a lot of participants.
So we are part of the co-organizer of this Deepal's Cosplay Festival together with Absolute Pleasure, and we are part of the cooperation and we are organizing this together with Deepal's shop.
So actually this mall is quite new, and this is our second time to be here and set up for the cosplay event. And for what we can see, the event is quite good, and with all people coming to enjoy themselves at the event, and more cosplay stuff and VVG stuff to sell. Also, their feedback is quite good. Also, because they said this is a good opportunity to them to buy stuff and cosplay stuff, and also enjoy it with another cosplay around here. So we are looking forward to see and to make the event like this in future.
Especially from the Malaysia Cosplay Toshokan and the Malaysian Itasha movements. Because if you can see outside, there's actually an anime cars decorated with animes. So they're part of the supporters for us. So the response is very good. Yeah.
This cosplay festival got a lot of Malaysians to come and join this festival. It lets people feel happy in their life. It's not only brings the happy to people, it's also let the people feel relaxed in their life. It's interesting. Let's back to studio.
That's all for the news for today. Thank you for watching Flytimes. I'm Satish Shetty saying goodbye. Have a good day.